All right, we're live, guys. Sorry about the delay. We've had power outage. Game's going. Cut over to the live game audio. You can see the score.
Derek Lively checking into this ball game. He sprained the neck in game 3. It was a terrifying moment. The team decided that he did not suffer a concussion, so he never went into concussion protocol. As of shoot-around this morning, he didn't know if he'd be able to go tonight. He has a lot of discomfort. His neck is extremely sore, but he decided before this one he could give it a go. He is on no minutes restriction, gentlemen.
Some people think he may be the third most important Mav.
I absolutely agree, because his ability to finish around the rim, but more so his passing ability out of those high screen rolls.
Edwards at 29, meets the defense of Doncic. Shot clock is at 6. Conley is picked up by Jones. And now to Gobert, into Lively, tap in.
Guys, be sure to drop those likes on the stream. I really appreciate it. Hey, Michael. Carb Mountain Dew, baby.
Nice job on the offensive glass here.
First 2 buckets, both coming on second chance opportunities. No one gets a body on him. He runs right by P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington's got to look for him and make contact.
McDaniels will pick up his second personal foul. Doncic creeping his way inside with an easy shot.
Thank you for those likes, guys. Keep hitting them. Wow. Who's going to win? Don't forget to vote in the poll, guys.
Edwards now, so 2 different defenders on Doncic here early on.
Reggie, he's done more in less than 4 minutes than I did in any college game.
Lively goes out on Conley. Doncic watching Gobert. Lively may hedge. Gobert will work.
You've got a foul.
It's a foul. Count it.
Well, we saw in game 3.
My day is good.
Besides
losing power. We lost power for a little bit, but we got it back just in time for the game, so that makes it even better.
Oh, yeah, that had to feel good. I think he stayed there a little bit longer on that and one.
Yeah, everybody keep hitting that like button. Those hearts. I love those hearts. Thank y'all so much.
Never. Gobert at the line, 5 of 9 in game 4 from the stripe. Way off and a Doncic rebound. In the first 3 games, Doncic and Irving outscored Edwards and Towns by 70. In the last here's a wild 3. Takes it from Arlington, but he can't. And picked up by Conley. And now they got Edwards and Irving on him with a screen by Gobert and a feed to Gobert, who kicks it out. Plenty of time on the clock. Cross court. It's Kyle Anderson.
And they got to stop them. They're
fakes the 3, drives on Lively and scoops it off. Rebound by PJ.
Nice rebound.
It goes back to
Let's go, Mavs. Oh, he almost had it.
The runway was closed in the corner. 3. Kai, no. Rebound. Jones, no. Rebound inside. Finally collected by Minnesota.
Easy shots missed at both ends now.
They're missing their shots.
Edwards, the crossover, the screen. And quickly hedged on top, doubled. Gobert knocked away Jones. Michael, there's a little shove. Jones,
little pushing and shoving now.
With a nice defensive play for Dallas.
Nothing like a good, tough basketball game.
It's going to be a technical on Derek Jones Jr.
I think they're going to get Lively too, and I think it's a technical on Gobert. I think one is on Gobert and one is going to be on Lively.
T on Gobert. And a double technical.
It's either Lively or Derek Jones.
And it goes on Jones.
Yeah.
Yep, right there.
He pushed it, no question.
Double T, 6-point. Dallas
My goodness.
right now. We're going to step aside and 7:03 to go in the first quarter here in Game 5 on TNT.
On TNT. Dynamite. So, guys, let me know how your day was. I'm glad you guys are in here this afternoon. From where I'm at, it's been kind of storming and rainy, but hey, nothing beats a good basketball game, playoffs, games on the line. These two teams are going at it. So Drop those likes on the stream. That's the best way to support my stream. It's free. It doesn't cost you guys anything. Just you supporting it, liking it, sharing it. And if you're new here, subscribe. Drop that subscribe button. Hit the little button below there. It makes me that much more happier. And I'm glad I'm here. So we didn't have power most afternoon. So power's back. But if something happens and I go off, we lost power again. So speaking of that, my cable provider just sent me a text message saying, hey, the outage has been resolved. I've been on the internet for a little bit, so they just sent me a text. But yeah, be sure to drop those likes at a commercial break. 7:03 to go in the first quarter. Starting off with a bang, guys. If you're new here in chat, be sure to let me know where you're from. Love to hear where you guys are from. Vince, Dallas is going to win it all. I hope so, man. I'd like to see that again. And if you're new here, Vince, be sure to drop that thumbs up on the stream. Hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Kimbronator here. Do y'all like the format? I did a little change different this afternoon, so decided to show the scoreboard in a different setting. Hopefully this works better. We shall see, though. Sometimes these things have a mind of their own. You know what I mean? Try to make it a little bit bigger. Take up that side. I'm just in the corner. Perfecto. I'd love to see Dallas win it all, so but it's turning out to be a pretty good series. I mean, Dallas is up 3-0, and Minnesota is trying to make a comeback. So let's see how this game goes. The game is getting ready to come back.
Hey, Chuck. Yes, sir. Here's some gloves, because I know you think it's cold here. But don't forget to download the FanDuel Sports app. It got live betting, live parlays, and it pays instantly. But the question of the night in cold Minnesota is, do the Mavs close it out, Chuck? We need some Stars tickets tomorrow, y'all. We're going back to Dallas. Woo!
You hear that from Charles Barkley.
7:03 here in the first. Doncic already with a quick 12. Anderson will inbound. High pass to Towns, who controls. Bad calf tonight, and Achilles for Conley. It goes down low. Towns on the move. Rebound by Lively.
Rebound by Lively. He's a big asset
Towns
for Dallas, too.
Thought he should have gotten a foul call. That was a regular season foul. That's not a playoff foul. We've seen that this year.
Doncic. 6 triple-doubles already this postseason. Had it snatched away. Edwards staggers his way the other way.
Oh.
Got the 2. Send him to the line.
Well, again, it started from the guy we kind of highlighted in the open, Kyle Anderson's defense on Luka. Swipes around, comes up with the steal, and then he allows Anthony Edwards, who kind of lost the ball. There's the contact there by Irving. Good concentration here by Ant-Man for the potential N1.
And it's not like
Ant-Man
in front. He's poking from behind.
That's
right?
absolutely using his length.
Yes.
It's the third defender on Luka in this first quarter. Started with Jaden, then Anthony, and now
he missed
Anderson.
But Minnesota really struggling at the line in this series.
Dallas is struggling on shooting right now, for sure.
Tonight. They're we're getting right at 70% in the series.
Doncic barreling his way down.
He missed that one.
Gobert. It's off to Conley, and now Anderson.
Wide open.
3, Conley.
How good has he been the last 3 ball games? He was MIA in game 1, but since then has been fantastic.
Quick shot by Kyrie Irving is pure. After struggling the other night in Dallas, only 6 of 18.
Yeah, and 1 for 4 tonight to start. So since that big fourth quarter in game 3, he's 7 for 22.
Gobert's doubled in a straitjacket, but got away.
Well, they're switching. So they're going to put Luka in
They're
the
booing
pick and roll here, and he's switching on to Gobert. Splits the double team. There's the contact. So this is smart by Kyle Anderson, right? Because he knows he's not going to shoot, so let's come out and set a screen, make him switch.
Lively the foul, number 1 on him.
Well, they switch because they don't want to make Luka Doncic work to get through the screen. So they switch, and they've been fine with it for the first few games, but now Rudy Gobert making them pay.
Josh Green is checked in for Dallas. It's Doncic on top and Anderson right there. Doncic weaving, sidestepping, and Lively is up high.
Lively.
Well, and Chris Finch not happy with that at all as I look at the bench. That's supposed to be Karl Anthony Towns pulling in on Lively, who's now 14 for 14 in the series.
Towns, 20 of his 25 in the second half. In game 4, shot clock is right now at 4. Edwards gets by Kai, goes by.
That looked like a travel to me, but they're not going to call it.
Rebound by Lively, inhales the rebound. It's out to Irving, accelerates, drives, knives, fires. 1-5. In the corner, Conley. Rebound, Lively. And down court it goes. Nice catch by Green. Beautiful pass.
Boom.
What an assist.
Nice.
Great run by Washington, rim run. We don't see as many rim runs today, Reggie. It used to be that's what every big did.
Conley.
Let's go Wolves. You hear him chanting.
Puts up a floater with a go rebound, knocked away from behind. It's loose. Nice dive by Green. He's come in and had a couple nice plays.
It's slapping that ball around now.
And Doncic has it with a lively screen, tailed by Anderson.
It's good.
Has he even touched any part of the rim, Coach?
14 points already in 8 minutes.
14 of the 24. That's when your best player is engaged on the road.
Guys, be sure to hit that like button, guys. Helps this stream out.
Towns with the whistle. With 3:49 to go here in the first. Mavs have led by 8 and now by 6.
And you're right, Coach. He normally doesn't like to do the step back to his right, but he's showing his versatility here in this arsenal early on.
And he's talking to the opposing bench. Again, another thing you would have never done, Reg, at all.
Right. Gentle. I'm a gentle giant. Now, come on, guys.
Washington is first personal. Edwards will drive and accelerate inside. Washington with the rebound. Hardy is in. Gafford back in. Lively and Irving sitting out. A drive here. Hardy. It's the cutting Washington. Looking down low. Deflected. Naz Reid has come in for Minnesota. He has played well. Driving, angling, scooping. No. Rebound, Gobert. Inside, Gafford.
And they're fighting.
Doncic and Anderson again.
What are they going to do?
14 for Luka.
The long one. That's good. Luka.
He is on one tonight.
And he is giving it to someone in the front row over here as well.
Luka.
Well, he's giving it to the Timberwolves, I'll tell you that.
My goodness.
9-0 Maverick run. On that Gobert screen, Edwards to Gobert, kicks it out. Alexander Walker is in. He'll take a 3. Doncic the rebound. Poked away Anderson, controlled by the Mavs.
Here comes another heat check from Luka.
Doncic again, another 3. Got it, he's on fire.
Wow. Luka is on fire.
20 points.
Fire, Luka.
12-0 run by the Mavs.
The Don. Luka Doncic putting on an absolute.
What a show by Luka. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Look at how many points Luka has. 20. There's another site I like to go to. It's called Plain Text Sports. Guys, this is a neat little site here. I'm going to pull it up here. Let's see if I can get this thing situated. I'm going to share it with you guys too. I love this little site. If I can get it situated. Can't get everything on there. But yeah. It's called Plain Text Sports. There we go. I'll crop some of this out for you. Catch everything. Make this one a little bit smaller. Have that one to the side. So if y'all don't like that, let me know. I'll take it down. But that's another little site that I like to use. They have some really neat stats and stuff that you can watch real time. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. We're still at 3 likes. I need all the likes we can get. So
in 9.5 minutes, hitting deep threes, step backs going either way. That is a real deep one. Puts Kyle Anderson on his back. You would think now, Reggie, that we're going to see a lot more aggressive pick and roll defense coming from the Timberwolves.
And you can see, following a loss, Allie, just how good he is. The best in NBA playoff history in scoring. What do you have?
I mean, those were incredibly tough shots, but Minnesota's message in the last time out is they have to be even tougher, so they're going to go high on the pick and roll now. A little bit of blitzing, not a full blitz, but being more aggressive. And Coach Finch looked Rudy Gobert right in the face and said, you have to be more aggressive on the pick and roll. Push him out as far as he can, show some physicality, and get a hand up.
Yeah, I could look over at the bench, Reg, on that last one, and Chris Finch was not happy.
8 straight misses for Minnesota. Reed driving off, dribbled off his foot. It's loose. They're grappling. They're playing twister, and they'll call the jump.
Just to kind of give you guys a sense of how Minnesota is playing out of character. Rudy Gobert, he's never taken this many shots in a playoff game in the first quarter. 7 field goal attempts, right? 3 of 7. So they're running their offense through Rudy Gobert.
Well, I think anything that keeps the ball out of the hands of Towns and Edwards, who are both 2 for 5 right now.
That's a win if you're Dallas and Jason Kidd.
Absolutely. We've seen in this series that it's all come down to the stars. And the one game where Minnesota's stars were able to outperform Dallas's 2 stars.
Oh.
I think John Gogel's going to turn this around.
Yes. There's 2.1 on the shot clock. They may overrule the call. call, which said Dallas's ball, and they have. It is Minnesota's ball.
Now they got to know how much time is on the clock, though.
Yep.
Now, are you switching these screens here?
Yes.
With 2 seconds?
Yes.
Anderson to inbound. Edwards cutting. Doncic defending. 1 second. You got to fire. He does. Up. Nope.
Oh, they didn't count it.
Didn't get it off.
Shot clock violation. It was close, though. My goodness. Yep.
Good call.
Good job by our crew to catch that. Minnesota is scoreless. The last 3 minutes and 50 seconds of the game, and Anderson will greet Doncic.
Good luck with that.
Yep. Gafford screen. They double with Towns. He feeds to Gafford, and outside it goes. Hardy coming off a nice game of 13 points in game 4, but loses it here.
Oh, man.
Alexander Walker had it. The other way, another turnover. Doncic saves it. Hardy has it. Doncic catches, fires.
Oh.
Towns inside. He's got 4. Anderson lost the ball. Green had it on the floor. Doncic digging it out. Vacuums it in. Gafford, Green, Gafford, up, no, foul.
How did you get that all in there, partner? Wow.
Are you out of breath now, Kevin?
Yeah.
What is the definition of the word frantic?
Wow. Right now, Dallas is 2 steps ahead defensively.
Well, that turnover was created by Luka Doncic moving his feet on Kyle Anderson and forcing him to lose the ball.
Reed picked up the foul at the free throw line. Gafford, 1 of 3 in the series. Tonight from Minnesota, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the 3-row Kia Sorrento, built for the unstoppable. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA, and Gafford will get another.
Also, Dallas, their coach getting every 50-50 ball, right?
They certainly are. I mean, you said it. I mean, they're just a step ahead of the Timberwolves right now. And this is a Timberwolves team who, for whatever reason, has just not played nearly as well at home as they have on the road.
Kleber remains in the game. Hardy is out. Irving back out there. 13-0 Dallas run with about a minute to go in the first. Not the way the Timberwolves wanted to start at home. Kleber is defending Edwards, who will dance on the perimeter. Shifting, driving, losing it. The foul as he entered the paints.
And not a smart foul there by Gafford. Make him finish over the top. When I worked with the great Bob McAdoo in Miami, Reggie, he would always tell our big guys that they should never get a foul below the shoulders. Their fouls should all be up top, and that's a great example of it right there.
We just saw the numbers. Edwards nearly had the triple-double in Game 4. They scan the flow code to submit your questions for our Altcast crew on True TV. Check out Adam Lefko, Chris Haynes, Vince Carter, Lamani Jones. They'll be providing their thoughts and reactions on our Western Conference Finals Altcast.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button on this stream. I appreciate it.
2 of 5 here to start this ball game.
Doncic did have a triple-double the last game. 6th, 9th in his career in the playoffs. He has it here. Anderson on him. Doubled by Towns. Finds a gap. Throws it up high. Gafford got it. Good hands by Gafford.
Boom.
The 2.
Still should be an assist because he was throwing it off the backboard. Nice timing there by Gafford.
Defense by Green. Dallas has their largest lead of the series right now. Driving hard lead. Rebound, Kleber.
I'll tell you what, Daniel Gafford has done an unbelievable job protecting the rim in this series.
Remember, as a starter, to finish the regular season 21-3. He was a huge reason why, along with Washington, that midseason trade, the season turned for the Mavs. It's Kyrie knifing, piercing the paint, gets the deuce.
Not sure. I mean, I like doubling Luka Doncic. Not sure I like coming off of Kyrie Irving.
Edwards at the horn. And the first quarter in the books.
And that is the first quarter, guys. So don't forget to put your drops in on the likes and vote. We got the vote going on. It's 88% are saying the Mavs. So don't forget your vote on. Let's see here. Got some more room for votes. Cast your votes in. We're going to end them in the third quarter. Who do you think is going to win? Also, let me know in chat where you're from, what state you're from, or what kind of fan you are. So we just ended the first quarter. Look at these stats here, guys. You got Luka for 20 points the first quarter. He accounted for over half of the points for the Mavericks the first quarter. Can he continue on that? Somebody else needs to step up. It's not all on Luka. Keys for Minnesota, stop letting Luka run all over you. It's going to be hard to slow him down. But yeah, this turned out to be a good game so far. Timberwolves fans are not out of it yet, so don't turn it off yet. Stay with it. Anything can happen. Always remember that it's not over till it's over. If you're new, be sure to hit that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it. It's the best way to support my channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. Hitting that thumbs up.
Here in Minnesota, get the NBA app to stay locked into the playoffs with real-time scores, highlights, and behind-the-scenes access. Download the NBA app powered by Microsoft. The big lead for Dallas, 16. As we go to the second, moments ago, Allie LaForce caught up with Mavs head coach Jason Kidd.
It's not football, but it is basketball.
Well, Coach, what does it say to you, and what does it do to this team when Luka comes out and has a quarter like that?
It sends a message to everyone, not just us, but the opponent, that he's ready to play.
Don't forget to hit the likes up.
He's our leader. He sent the message to relax everybody, and we're going to need that for another 3 quarters.
You've gotten huge stops defensively. If there's one weakness, it's the offensive rebounds. What are you preaching on defense?
Yeah, we're getting the miss. We got to finish the play, and that's what we got to get better at, because they're going to crash. They have nothing to lose, so we got to be better in that area.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Starting the second quarter, Kleba, Irving, Lively, Exum out there. And they've got Green, the 5 for the Mavs. Driving here on Alexander Walker. Here's Irving. Now he is at 2 in a row.
Wow, created a little space there, getting that shoulder down.
And with Luka on the bench
Thumbs
now,
up.
heavy dose of Kyrie here for the next 3 to 4 minutes.
Gobert and Reed, Conley and McDaniels, and Alexander Walker. That's go high here for Gobert, and he was surrounded, and it's off his fingertips and ricochets out of bounds. Turnover.
And that's already the 6th Minnesota turnover of this game.
Irving driving hard. Into 2. Kicks to Kleba. 3. Got it.
Boom.
Oh, wow. Kleba did not look good at all shooting a 3 in game 4.
22-1 Dallas run to start game 5. They shot 42% in game 4. Tonight they're shooting 64%. Inside, Conley off the glass for 2.
Up finish. Lively did a good job moving his feet there.
Look how everything is difficult offensively. Look at Josh Green all the way to the cup.
They are attacking at every choice they have inside.
7-2 to start this second quarter.
Well, you just wonder, we heard a lot of talk from the Timberwolves after the game. We didn't want to get swept. We didn't want to get swept as if that was their only goal.
McDaniels gashes the defense with a drive.
He's wide open. And he missed it.
Reed flies out, knocked it away, saves the ball. Conley with the miss, drive.
The foul.
Well, that's the one thing Minnesota's doing well right now is they are running in from the corners and getting on the offensive glass. It's the only adjustment right now, really, that Dallas probably needs to make is to make contact with guys running into the glass.
Exum picks up the foul. Conley is at the free throw line as Towns, along with Edwards, are resting. Mike Conley, just 54% from the stripe in this series. It's the upcoming playoff schedule. If there is a Game 6, we're back in Dallas on Saturday. And then a week from tonight, the NBA Finals begin on ABC, 8:30 Eastern. One of these two teams against the Eastern Conference champion Boston Celtics. By the way, just as a point of reference, in these playoffs, in Game 7 at Denver, Minnesota trailed by 20 in the third quarter against the defending champs and won.
But they've been better on the road, Kevin, than they have at home. It's right here where they've struggled. They've lost 4 of their last 5 home games.
Irving nudges his way into the paint against Alexander Walker and a foul.
It's almost like they're playing tag team brothers, right? Luka gets them off to that quick start, goes to the bench here to start the second, and now it's Kyrie's turn to put the team on his shoulders and carry them.
But that to me is like a desperation.
Luka is out.
Foul
He's
there
sitting on
by
the bench right
Alexander
now,
Walker.
so
Like he's going to get the strip, and rather than just contest the shot. What you got to be right now is intense, but solid and disciplined defensively.
So Irving in the regular year averaged 25 points. In the first round against the Clippers, 26. Second round against Oklahoma City, he averaged Kyrie 16 points. And so far, he has averaged 25 points a game in this series.
Hey, look, Reggie and I have been saying it with some opposition from our inside guys upstairs. This is the most talented offensive backcourt in the history of the NBA. And other than Game 4, we have seen it throughout this series.
And people, you know, we see on talk radio, they're saying they're not the best backcourt ever. We're not saying the best backcourt ever. Scoring backcourt.
Right, and there's a lot more that goes into it. We know that, but these guys are unbelievably talented and a great luxury for Jason Kidd to have.
Edwards, shot clock, he's doubled at 7. Out to Reed, launches the 3. Lively with the rebound.
Man,
they're
missing their shots tonight, Minnesota is.
Irving surges into the paint, falls, tipped it up, and fouled on the play. With 9:35 to go in the second.
Again, just step and a half faster. Everything is to the rim. This is going to be side out.
They're up 21 points.
He never gathered on that.
By the way, McDaniels just picked up his 3rd personal foul. So he is gone. Anderson is coming back in.
Well, foul trouble's been a problem throughout the series for Minnesota. We saw a lot of it in Game 4. They were able to survive it.
It's Lively, picked up by Gobert. Looking to feed inside. Knocked away by Conley. Not 100%, but the 36-year-old veteran will take it and give to Anderson, who works into Kleba. And Exum up there to get that loose ball knocked and jarred away by Edwards, and it's Dallas the other way.
Great job by Exum to go up and get that. Lively was in a wrestling match with Gobert trying to keep him off the glass.
Exum has only played 12 minutes in this entire series.
Good defense there by Edwards on Kyrie initially.
Irving on the move and through traffic. Wow, what a
How did he make that?
Oh, Gobert caught back in the lane. Not
It's like
up on
almost
the
hit
pick
the
and
top
roll.
of the
We've
backboard.
seen it throughout the series. That's a disaster.
Edwards 3.
He made Dante Exum.
You don't want him getting hot.
It's Lively. The screen to Irving. Back to Lively. Ends up in the corner. Kleba will take the move, and he traveled.
Look at the defensive pressure that Ant-Man is putting on Kyrie, initially just denying him. But then the greatness eventually comes through. What a play, what a shot there by Kyrie. And you wonder why Anthony Edwards was getting tired early on in this series, chasing around all that.
Oh, absolutely. And we've already seen 2 games in this series when each of these guys has had 30, Reg. And now, right now, they've got 30 already, and we're a third of the way into the game.
Towns is in. Here comes Conley. Kleba is on Towns. Karl Anthony Towns drives into Lively and scoops it home.
But look how difficult all the buckets are coming for Minnesota.
Doncic is in. Makes a move, doubled on the play, circles around Gobert with an easy 2. He's got 22.
Listen to you. Easy 2, struggle 2 at the other end.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gobert was there and left to retreat back. They just gave him the shot.
Edwards drives into a couple defenders, finds Conley in the corner. Knocked away.
Wow.
Jones back in. Towns retrieves.
That Towns is something else, guys.
But to your point, Reg, another struggle.
If he gets hot, he can turn this game around quick. Be sure to drop those likes on the stream, everybody.
13 of 15 Lively. Up and off and shoved and fouled.
Thank you for those likes. Get 7.
Moments ago.
Let's keep hitting those likes. Let's get to 10 likes. We're only 3 away. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with everybody. Let's get everybody in here.
Anyone but Doncic, and then try to get to Irving. You can't worry about getting back to.
Y'all start making chat flow. We'll pull chat up into the live feed here too.
Stan in the first 3 games, all Dallas wins. A offensive rating of 120 against the #1 defense, which was surprising. In Game 4, it was more of a defensive
48 to 30.
The other night in Dallas. Only 107 was their offensive rating in that game.
Kimbronator. Be sure to hit that like button, baby. I love you, sweetie.
Defense was great.
I wish you were out here with me.
Luka Doncic and Kyrie
But
missed some shots
you're going to get soaked if you come out here.
And that's always part of it with teams. Like,
for the championship, we'll get you out here.
Big part of it is the defense.
Championship is next week.
Capable of making shots against
the winner of this game will play the Boston Celtics. An historic franchise.
Lively is at the line.
I missed
Washington has checked in for the Mavs.
And that's Lively's first miss. I know it was a free throw, but he's now 4 for 5 at the line. That's the first shot of any kind he's missed in this series.
Towns, man, it's like his feet fell out from underneath him or something.
Is on the rookie out of Duke. Lively #2. Tonight from Minneapolis, the NBA on TNT, brought to you by U.S. Bank.
TNT.
Had the knee surgery
Dynamite.
in the second half of the regular season. Returned to play
that may
the
be
final 2 games of the regular
a little bit
year.
old for you guys.
And
That was
then
a
in the
commercial they
playoffs,
used to do back in the day.
Especially against Denver.
Yeah, keep hitting those like buttons, guys.
Averaged 22
We need
points
your
in the
help.
regular
Need all your
season,
help.
19
Like,
in the first
subscribe,
half, and the sweep
share.
over Phoenix,
Let's get 100 people in
against the
here.
champion
We can do
Nuggets.
it.
And in this series,
The more the better. The crazier I get.
Karl Anthony Towns averaging 17, 7, and 2.
Well, we've heard our studio guys, Shaq and Charles, being very critical. They're saying that Cat, and rightfully so, I think he's the gauge of this team. Tonight, he has been aggressive. He hasn't settled for threes. He's only taken 1. He is trying to be aggressive, taking the ball to the hole. Those are his first 2 free throws. He's in the first Timberwolves in double figures. So the start has been good for Cat. Here's the double.
Yeah, and he's been on the offensive glass. But he has not had a 20-point game at home in the playoffs, Reggie. He's had 6 of them on the road.
Irving in the corner. The 3 is
Man, he missed that one.
Jones, saved by Gafford, who seems to be all over the place.
Man, they're getting the rebounds tonight.
He's got 22, jousting with Anderson and over Towns. Short rebound, Nas Reed. Minnesota's on a 9-3 run.
And I like their defense.
9-3 run, Minnesota.
You've got to make some of these other guys make shots.
Edwards bumping into Irving, launching on the fly. Gafford will inhale the rebound. He's got 4.
Defense.
Boy, look how high out they're trapping him now.
Jones accelerates inside. Conley grabs the loose ball, and Minnesota the other way. Ahead to Anderson, kicks to Reed, fakes the 3, the bump into Jones.
They stole it. They stole it back. Going back and forth.
Corner, Edwards 3.
Missed it.
That would have been a big one.
Yep, Minnesota shooting 34%.
Wide open.
Jones triple
Boom!
5-point swing right there, and Derrick Jones has found his corner stroke here over the last 3 ball games.
Edwards will go up against Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, that's the first 3 Jones has made in this building in the series.
Towns a fake, a drive into Washington's defense.
I like it.
And then again,
I don't know how that was not a travel.
most of the game to get his offense going.
And he has. Look, 5 of 8 from the field, 12 points.
12 points. And he had 25 in game 4 in the win.
2 putbacks and 3 drives, and 4 actually counting the 2 free throws.
Washington had it deflected there by Reed's defense. Conley got the rebound and is fouled.
Here's a nice rush screen. Took Kyle Anderson to the floor here. And Derrick Jones Jr. with numbers, confidence, getting his first 3 in this building.
You must be Isaac. Come on in.
Bum, 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 bum. While this is on a commercial break, be sure to drop those likes, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. We got 11 people in here right now. Hit that like button and share with as many people as you can. Obey your thirst. Currently at a commercial break. Got 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. Can the Mavs keep this big lead, or can Minnesota come back? What team's going to make adjustments at halftime? That's going to be kind of key. You know, Minnesota knows what they need to do. They got to slow Luka down, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Bum, bum. No worries. Be happy. And of course, they're going to show an Outback Steakhouse commercial right now. Bum, 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 bum.
In the Twin Cities, watch FanDuel TV on your YouTube and catch Alvin Adams, Run It Back, in the daily NBA show with Sham Charania, Michelle Beadle, Chandler Parsons, and Lou Williams.
Well, this one had the Timberwolves upset. Kyrie Irving's screen, and at the timeout, both Mike Inori and Chris Finch making their displeasure with Kevin Scott known.
Conley, Towns,
Let's
Edwards,
go
Anderson,
Wolves is what they're
Reed,
chanting.
The Minnesota 5. Good pass. Anderson cutting. Edwards ties.
Man, he's selling out.
10 points for Edwards. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, the Minnesota coaching staff being upset about the illegal screens is not new. After game
Offensive
one,
foul.
well, apparently it's working. After game one, Jaden McDaniels was guarding Kyrie and Luka on and off, depending on the time of game. And Coach Finch said after the game he did a great job getting around the illegal screens. He also said when he switched Anthony Edwards to him, he did a great job getting around the illegal screens. He has used his press conferences and every moment of the game to be on the officials to call this, and it's finally working for him, as you saw.
Well, and Reg, you were a player. You got to be smart. They just argued
Let's
an
go,
illegal screen
Wolves.
call.
Let's go, Mavs. Let's go,
Towns
Mavs.
into Washington. Rebound, Doncic. Gafford just picked up his second foul moments ago. We have a whistle as Doncic was taking it up, and Anderson clipped him and fouled him.
And now Dallas wants a transition take foul, which it clearly was not. Luka just put Kyle Anderson on his bow.
If you're Minnesota, right, you have not started this ball game well. Luka and Kyrie both on fire, and you're down 16 at home. Get some stops here with your defense. There's another silly foul on Anderson. That's his second.
Number 2 on Anderson.
I'm trying to get this. We got a little 4 and
2 fouls within a minute. You can't do that.
To 9 or 10.
Absolutely. You've got to. I know they haven't played well at home, but just overall, Reggie, you're at home. You figure if you can get this close at the half, we're going to get there and be able to make a comeback. But fouls have been a problem for him.
Lively is at the line.
And he missed that one.
The only thing he's missed in the series is free throws. That's 2 now.
If you look right now, their 2 centers are 2 for 5 at the line in this game. Maybe taking some fouls on these 2 guys is something you want to do. Maybe a hack of Dallas center night.
Anderson picked up his second foul.
Oklahoma City tried it on him in the second round, but Lively came through at the line.
You know Shaq's going to have words with you at halftime for saying that.
Edwards in Washington. Reed a 3, Irving closed. Lively couldn't get the ball. Now he chases it down and gives it off to Luka Doncic, who had 20 in the first quarter. Just 2 right now, but the lead holding. Dallas is led by as many as 23. Irving has the mismatch on Reed, looking to go back and forth and find it open. Washington in the corner.
Wow, he is lethal on that corner, hitting them threes.
And another guy who's been struggling with that 3-point shot and in this building.
He's got 7. Dallas is at 7 threes. Minnesota turnover. Doncic 4 on 3 on the wing. Kyrie will accelerate and knocked away and out of bounds. Nice assist moments ago by Kyrie Irving.
Well, look at all the eyes on Kyrie. Just dancing, making Naz Reid do the 2-step, and he finds a wide open P.J. Washington, who has struggled in this series shooting the basketball.
7 for 29 now from 3 in the series.
Irving wide open, 2.
Man,
The glass.
off the glass at that one.
Just amazing, aren't they? Combined 34 points, Irving and Doncic so far. Edwards on top. Jones the defense. Jones doing a nice job, but reached in and a foul. And Jones picks up his second. And Edwards will be at the free throw line stand with 3:11 to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's not like, Reg, that Edwards and Towns have been bad offensively. It's just trying to keep pace with those 2 guys from Dallas is almost impossible tonight.
Score big this postseason with NBA Pick'em. Make your game day picks for a chance to win autographed NBA gear. Play free at NBA.com/pick'em or on the NBA app. Edwards. He's got 12. Doncic again with that high screen from Lively. Sets up, fades, short. Edwards rebound. 5.
See, they're going to double team Edwards on every pick and roll.
Corner Towns. He maneuvers by Lively. He tried to pass. It was picked off by Washington. Behind the back. Trailers there. The bump into Reed. Missing inside. Picked up by Reed. Numbers for Minnesota. Edwards on the move. The stammer into Doncic. Corner. 3. Towns. No. Doncic rebound. 5 rebounds for Luka. Underneath. Lively.
Another shot to the head.
Oh, man.
For Lively.
That's crazy.
Same place. Back of the head.
And I think they're going to take a look at this. Wow.
That didn't look good.
Had a
He's
neck
down in
strain
pain.
coming in tonight. Missed game 4. This is the last thing you want to see for this young man. Another shot to the head. Oof.
Looks like we.
I hope he's okay because they. Maybe he can bounce back from that one. That did not look good. Guys, be sure to hit those likes. We're still stuck at 7 likes. Can we get 10? That would be a goal, is just get 10 likes. Here's my camera up a little bit. Can we focus, Cameron? Focus for me. As The Rock always says, focus when he's working out. So we're here. We're live. We got the Mavs and Timberwolves going on. 2:24 to go. 58-38. Mavs are up by 20 points. Fixing to go into halftime here. Crucial for Minnesota to make some adjustments at halftime. They're missing shots. Mavs are getting rebounds. So that is been a factor in this game so far. Can they make some changes at halftime? We will see. Stay here with me. Don't forget to drop your votes on the stream. Let's see who wins. And I think we're going to do a giveaway at some point here, guys. We're getting close. Once we hit the 4,000 mark on subscribers, so that's why I need your help, we'll have another giveaway coming up, man. So be sure to let's get those subs up. We've been down a little bit. I've been sluggish here. A lot of stuff going on personally, but we're back into basketball season. Football season's fixing to come up, but as soon as we hit the 4K subscribers, we will do another giveaway. Yep. All we got to do is
Lively hit the ground. This was game 3 here. Remember the knee of Karl Anthony Towns to the back of the head there of Derek Lively sent him to the locker room, and this was just moments ago. And this has been deemed a flagrant 1 on Naj Reid. And it's good to see Lively heading to the free throw line again. This is 2 shots to the head. Again, he was not, and I'll say it again, he was not in concussion protocol after that game 3.
Well, that's a call right there, Reggie, that had both teams upset. Dallas wanted a flagrant 2. Minnesota didn't think it should be a flagrant. So it's hard keeping both benches happy if you're the referees, but it's not often that they're both upset at you.
Lively now from the line, 3 of 6. This is a young, tough, intelligent young man. Jason Kidd was telling us the loss in game 4. His passing, His playmaking around the rim, great hands. We've seen tonight off the bench, 5 points already, 5 rebounds.
Naz Reid is out. After the first time in the series, Jordan McLaughlin is in. He's on the ball now, as is Anderson.
Here we go.
Watching Kyrie take it with ease and glide for 2.
My gosh.
Man, they got a run going right now, guys. Hey, we got 13 in. Keep hitting that like button, guys. Let's spread this out.
Kyle Anderson with it, has not scored. Only taking 2 shots. Minnesota shooting 35%. McLaughlin, 3, no. Rebound.
They're missing their shots.
And retrieved on that baseline by Washington. Here comes Doncic. The stutter step, the feed. Jones in the corner. Back to Luka. Takes aim from 3 and buries it. Doncic.
Man.
5 threes and 25 points.
25 points for
the
Doncic.
Minnesota Timberwolves. Great win in Game 4. Then you come home again and lay an egg.
McLaughlin inside. They'll make a move, driving into Doncic. Rebound Lively, torn away, loose, and retrieved by Luka.
You said it earlier, Reggie. They're getting every loose ball.
Irving and Doncic have combined
Possession is key in basketball.
64 Dallas points.
Oh,
The AT&T connected cam capturing this shot moments ago.
Here's Luka getting back to that three-point line, drilling his 5th 3 here in this first half.
But no urgency on the closeout there. It was a soft closeout. Disappointed even in the effort of this Minnesota team tonight.
So the 39 by the 2 Mavs and only 38 is a team from the Wolves, and Irving 3.
Irving.
These 2 guys.
They're going off.
I want to hear these inside guys
Irving and Donnie.
talk at halftime about how
Man.
I'm out of my mind, saying this is the most talented offensive backcourt of all time.
15-2 Maverick run. Anderson triple. Make it a 2. It was a 2.
Make it 2.
Foot was on the line. Doncic. Gafford back in. Lively on the bench. Piercing the paint there. Doncic and off to Kyrie. Irving in, floats, fires, fouled.
Fouled.
That goes on Edwards and picks up number 1. So no NBA team has ever blown a 3-0 playoff lead in NBA history. 155-0. Only 13 teams out of 273 have blown a 3-1 lead. We know the Mavericks are 1 win away from the NBA Finals. Number 1 goes down for Kyrie Irving.
Well, Luka's Batman. Here comes Robin. Start of the second quarter. Absolutely put his team on his shoulders. Didn't shoot the ball well. 6 of 18 in Game 4. But man, what a performance along with Luka tonight.
Well, look, that Robin could be Batman on virtually any other team.
Yes.
No kidding.
Irving, 15 points in the quarter. Kyrie has 19 for the game. Edwards, 4 of 9.
And they have totally taken this crowd out of this building.
Final seconds of the half. Edwards. It ends up on top for Towns with a fake and a feed. Anderson again, got by Gafford, and a 24-second shot clock violation. And the Boos are beginning to cascade down. 9th
Minnesota's booing them.
turnover.
Well, it's been a great year for Minnesota, but they have not been good at home in the playoffs. And this is an embarrassing first half performance.
Well, the backcourt is incredible. Doncic heaves one up. Halftime is here. 29-point Dallas lead, ending the quarter on a 17-4
29-point lead,
Our
guys.
inside guys are getting ready. But
29 points. Insanity. Hey, guys, thank you for stopping in here. We got 7 likes. Be sure to hit that like button if you're new here. It's the best way to support the stream. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. It's halftime now. Now's your chance to don't turn it off. Leave this going. Go get you a drink, popcorn, favorite beverage. Let's finish this one out. So we got, let's see, I think we got music going here. I think I muted it. They don't have music going on tonight. They usually have music going on the side here, so probably don't tonight. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna get me a drink. I'll be back. So stay with me here, and we'll be back in time to catch what's going on here. So I'll be right back. see. I think there's a. Altcast. Hey, Charles. Y'all want to stream Fortnite tomorrow? I will not be home tomorrow, man. I'd love to, but I will be out. How have you been, Charles? Be sure to hit that thumbs up, everybody. We got 8 likes. See if we can get 100. Only 2 away from 10. We'll go to 20. Be awesome to get 100 likes on here.
Lower to make the finals. They're looking to be the first since the Houston Rockets in 1995 to win it all. Welcome to halftime of the Outcast presented by AT&T. Chris Haynes, Bomani Jones, Vince Carter. I am Lefko, and we're sitting here with a 29-point deficit. So let's bring in someone from the bench to bring some energy.
Come on, Nick.
Chris Haynes, welcoming your guest, pal.
Come on, Nick. Nick, this is Nicholas Batum right here. One of the best wing players we have in this league. 3D player. Nick, did you foresee this type of outcome? 29-point lead going into halftime?
No, but I guess I'm not surprised. I can say I'm not surprised, actually. The Mavs done it before, so being up, like, close our game, being 30 at halftime, they did it before, so nobody's shocking, actually.
Oh, man. I want to get right into the Gobert stuff, but I want you to set it up.
No, you go, Adam. Go ahead.
All right, so Chris Haynes said we got to talk to Nicholas Batum because he can give us more perspective on this Rudy Gobert, Luka Doncic beef. We saw Gobert early. He's smiling already.
In other words, how real is it?
Yeah.
And when did it start?
And what have you seen?
Do tell.
Come on.
Some of us on here know, so go ahead.
I mean, well, we have, I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but now we friends who play Slovenia and Luka, like, starting 2021 the Olympics, and we won, we beat them in the semifinals, and then Luka came back the next year and scored 47 on us, so I think it started from that part, and then in the NBA, you know, Luka, like playing against big men who's switching on him, and because Rudy got a defensive player of the year, got a certain status on defense. I mean, that's why I think he likes to play against Rudy, but I think Rudy got some success in 2021. You were there, Vince. You were
I was
broadcasting the game,
yes,
I think.
Sir. when they
Yeah,
went back
you were
and
there,
forth.
so
Yes.
yes, he did. So I think it started 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And Luka be talking crazy, right? He getting a little greasy with you boys.
Yeah, I mean,
And then understand they are all crashing. We get the ball, now we go.
So our second half is underway, and the Timberwolves are going to need the mother of all comebacks in this one. Doncic inside, and that's the way it begins with a high-flying Washington from Luka. Look at that.
That alone tells me everything I need to know.
Yep.
You've got to come out with some sense of force. Now, they still may, but you cannot start the third quarter with an alley-oop dunk.
Towns to Gobert, now to Conley, a fake into Jones, and up high for Gobert. Closing quarters has been a huge story for Dallas in this one. A combined 34-6, coach, in closing quarter.
Wow. Going to see if we get any life out of Minnesota here, or they're just finishing out the string.
Doncic had 20 in the first and set the tone, and down low tried to hatchet his way in and fouled by Edwards as he was going to fire. Dallas is plus 21 points in three-point shooting. Minnesota's bench has not given him 1 point. And Naz Reid, who has been a pretty important figure for Minnesota, Stan, has done nothing tonight for the Timberwolves.
Now, look, I mean, this is total domination right now. We could go over every area.
Yep, I know it.
And it's just total domination. And it's the Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving show again. And it's been the stars that have determined the game throughout this series. But all the games have been close. Tonight is just...
They're 17 for 27 between Irving and Doncic.
Doncic with the double, with the triple-double in the last game, and he's now number 9 all-time in the playoffs in triple-doubles, and he's tied with Wilt Chamberlain. He's had 6 during this postseason.
Probably won't get one tonight because I don't know how much he's going to play in the fourth quarter.
Let's go Bear.
And he's 25 in a turnover here by Minnesota.
They're just so discombobulated in every facet of their game.
Well, now here's the score to keep track of. Can Minnesota catch Doncic and Irving? They're down 4 right now. Doncic and Irving are ahead 46-42.
Doncic with ease glides in for 2. I mean, faced no resistance. Timeout, Minnesota. It's the biggest lead for the Mavericks, picking up where they left off in the first half in this Game 5 on TNT.
I want to see all my friends at once. I want to see all my friends at once.
We're outmanned and we're outgunned. So that's why we gotta outthink them. The game ain't what it used to be. You're out your league.
Ain't like the cops you've been dealing with.
Now you in or you out? I got a plan. You can't kill me. Nothing can. Not when you're at the top of the game.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. This isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You find diamonds in the rust. To put your own stamp on stock parts, turning metal into murals, and detailing every detail. Because it's the things you make that show what you're made of. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Good job, brother. 2 bags fly free. That's a big flex.
All right, guys, let's hit that like button. And all these commercials right now. Left it on for a second, but I'll mute it out so you don't have to listen to all of them. So Mavs starting it out. Can they keep up the consistency? What do you guys think? Haagen-Dazs.
Welcome back to the Twin Cities, the Western Conference Finals on TNT, presented by AT&T. Two legends.
Two are our favorites.
Jimmy Jam Harris, who's produced all the biggest names, a Minnesota native, and Snoop. Two terrific ones right there. National TV schedule. If this somehow, some way, goes to a Game 6, we'll be in Dallas on Saturday. Finals begin a week from tonight in Boston on ABC. And McDaniels hits. Remember that game in the second round a couple years ago you and I did in Phoenix with Dallas on the road? Here's a three by Kyrie Irving. Rebound by Dallas. Washington got it. Kai may have gotten a hand on it, and Doncic will control.
I know where you're going with this, partner, and this has the feel. It was a Game 7 versus Phoenix.
It was a Game 7 in the second round against the Suns.
The #1 Suns with a chance to move on to the conference finals, and Dallas took Phoenix with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Monty Williams was the coach behind the woodshed.
Just an amazing, a stunning performance against, like you said, the #1 seeded Phoenix Suns at the time. The foul goes on Gobert, and Gafford is at the line.
And then I believe Dallas went on to lose to Golden State
in 5.
5 games.
In 5. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game.
Whoa. Oh, that's...
Even someone like you who doesn't know anything he's reading.
I know nothing about that, but I know that's not good.
Plus 22.5 points.
You'd have to take Dallas, given 22.5. It's going to take a run by Minnesota to get it that close.
Towns will infiltrate the lane and drive and tried to jam it with an offhand and a whistle and a foul as he was going up, and Gafford
and Doncic want him to challenge us. Jason Kidd looking behind the bench.
You're up 33. Why are you challenging?
And that's a foul. That's an obvious foul.
They know it's a foul.
It's an obvious foul. See, that's where I think you've got to keep track of your guys who ask for challenges, Reg. So if you're a guy who's always asking for challenges and you're always wrong,
which Luka is most of the time,
then you just have to tell him, like, no, we're not going by what you say.
Even if it's Luka?
Yeah, but look, I mean, that's why you keep track of it, so you can say, okay, you've been wrong on the last 10 times you've wanted to challenge.
Looks like Luka's going to get a week rest, which is going to be nice for him at the assortment of injuries he has.
So you're calling it right now?
No. I'm just saying.
No. You were calling it. No, don't back off.
He's calling it.
There was a possibility that he could get a week's rest. I should have put possibility.
Okay.
Minnesota in zone for the second time in this half. But now they match up late in the clock.
Washington right in there. Gobert defending with the knockaway. Towns retrieves it. And Conley to Towns, and a 3 from Karl Anthony. Rebound Gafford. 5. Here comes Irving. Full throttle. Gobert the rebound. Edwards. He'll thrust his way to the line and fire over Gafford. Rebound Luka Doncic.
Man, Dallas is getting the rebounds tonight.
Gafford in there. Out to Doncic. Washington, nice ball rotation. It's Washington for 3, and he is on stroke.
Man, they're on fire.
After going 3 of 13.
Dang, they're almost 40 points up on
now
Minnesota.
There's no pressure on any of these other guys.
That's right.
You know, you got this huge lead. Now everybody's a shooter.
Towns angling in. Matt Gafford, who gets the rebound.
Said it in the first half. Gafford's done an unbelievable job protecting the rim in this series.
Uh-oh. Doncic and Irving.
He's laughing out here now.
The scoring champion against the defensive player of the year, and he just threw it away.
Yeah, got a little lackadaisical there.
McDaniels. Towns, corner three. Rebound, Gafford.
Towns is now 10 for 37 from three at home in the playoffs.
Think about that, Coach.
0 for 4 tonight.
Well under 30%.
Luka drives on McDaniels with a lean, a foul, and a deuce. Count it.
And look, he's having words with Snoop right now. Snoop appreciating the work
Oh.
being put in. He's loving it. Here's the move.
He said something. I
Luka,
don't want to repeat
the
it.
contact, the and one, and the words between Luka and one of the greatest rappers to ever get it done, Snoop Dogg.
And let's keep in mind, as we watch what Irving and Doncic have done in this series, this was the #1 rated defense in the NBA this year. And these guys are taking it. Listen, Jaden McDaniels is an outstanding defender. He is an all-defensive team guy, and Luka Doncic has had no trouble with him whatsoever in this series.
Doncic will stay at 31. With 6 boards, 4 assists, couple steals. Gobert. Long shot, that will go.
It's only their
puts in the three.
yeah, only their third one of the night, Kevin. They're 3 for 15 from 3.
And minus 21 points. Doncic, triple.
Oh, the heat check.
Edwards. It's a 3.
Hey, back-to-back, right? 6 quick ones. To get it to 30. What?
Foul McDaniels. 5.
They're not happy with that one.
They're going to keep McDaniels in with 5, which I guess when you're down 30, why not?
Irving. Quick torque, 2 points. And he puts it in, 21.
And to our point earlier, also, Reggie, Nickeil Alexander-Walker's an outstanding defender there. And Kyrie Irving had no trouble creating space for that shot.
There's a McDaniels 3. Towns the rebound. Oh, what a block. Away. The New Orleans did it lively. And Towns got it.
Towns now with 14.
Irving, 3! Kyrie buries the triple.
Should we? I think our debate is done between you and I, right?
There's nothing the guys
There's nothing no one can say.
Can even say now.
And again,
you got no argument.
Let's clarify this. We're not saying they're the best backcourt. And Edwards knocked down a 3. They're not the best backcourt. To me, I think that's Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, right? Because of their body of work and their championships. I put Isaiah and Joe in there. But in terms of scoring, just throw them the ball and let them go to work. They're the best offensive backcourt duo ever.
I don't think there's any question, especially when we're talking about you can just give the guy the ball to create shots for themselves and their teammates. There's never been 2 guys share a backcourt like this. This guy, Alexander Walker, can really guard the ball.
And that guy can really shoot the ball.
Wow.
55 points with Irving and Doncic. Minnesota's got 57 as a team.
So
That's
who's
the
going to win?
I'm watching. I mean,
who's going to win?
Minnesota's up 2.
Green 3. This came off the bench. Rebound by Minnesota. Edwards, another 3.
Okay.
Edwards, they're getting hot now with threes. Is it too late?
And it is a 27-point game. It was 36. We step aside.
At U.S. Bank, when we say we're in it with you, we mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings, the big expansions, and the celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there. The late nights, cold pizza, the glamorous travel, the juggling acts. We are in for all of it, all of us. It's tough for sure, but less tough when you have the right people by your side, like Kayla from Kansas City, Or Brian from Boise. He's great too. And thousands of other bankers around the country. Because your glory is our glory. If it's important to you, it's important to us. And all the cold pizza will be worth it. To get us farther than we ever thought we could go. To be better than any of us could ever be alone. Proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us.
In my office, there's a metal box full of documents. Destroy everything you find. Watchers, they can see right through you. No human should ever come to this place.
No one leaves. That is the rule.
The Watchers, June 7th, rated PG-13.
Let me vibe for a minute.
I love this jacket. You'll never find it.
Step, son. Both in it, where you get that from? Opposite tissue, trying to write it. I'm like, yeah, get it. I don't know her name, but she fit in with the other bad women in my section. Where I provided direction. Straight face gang got me feeling like a henchman.
To rethink everything about infant formula with organic grass-fed whole milk, not skim, a patented protein blend that gets closest to breast milk. Certified clean ingredients handpicked by us from suppliers we know and trust. The largest clinical trial by a new infant formula company in 25 years, resulting in clinically proven benefits. Made in small batches at our very own factories in Pennsylvania, Iowa, and Oregon. By Heart, a better formula for formula.
私に与えられた選択肢はこれだけなの？行き詰まった時は違う視点から考えてみて。
The NBA playoffs. I always get emotional. You're more concerned about what's going on inside the NBA than what's going on inside of you. You know, Doc, you're right. And that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching. Are you cutting to a commercial?
The Western Conference Finals presented by AT&T continue on TNT.
Tonight's play of the game presented by Casamigos Jalapeno Tequila. Luka Doncic. With a nice message to Snoop Dogg, saying, I'm glad you're here and you paid for those seats. Isn't that nice?
That's great. Minnesota staying in that zone.
Kyle Anderson is in. 5.5 to go here in the third. Irving maneuvers and fires. 26 for Kyrie Irving. Doncic remains on the floor with his 31. Alexander Walker, Edwards. Lively goes out there with Green to double. Towns in the corner. By Doncic and into Lively. And hacked at and fouled as he was lurching ahead on that baseline. And the foul goes on Lively. And Allie, that's his third.
It is, Kevin, and just as we speak about Kyrie Irving, I asked him earlier in the series what his mission was when he became a Dallas Maverick, and he said, just to give my teammates a peace of mind. He said, the slogan we go by is, we win together and we lose together. He said, I want to teach them how to be mature about their approach. Going into a hostile environment, I want to prepare my team as a veteran as much as I possibly can. He says, I use this as a stress test. I want to be an extension of the coaching staff, but also understand I am still a student of the game, and that mentality has worked out well for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Well, he has a great relationship with Jason Kidd. He actually looks up to him, one of his idols, one of the guys he patterned his game after. And at the end of the day, he's the champion, right? So he's been there, he's done that.
He's played in 3 finals. He takes it inside. There's a rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. And back to Edwards, and Edwards has 21. And Washington will size him up defensively. A 3 by Edwards. Dallas's ball. Mavericks in the first round beat the Clippers. They were the 4th seed. In the second round, they beat the number 1 seeded Oklahoma City Thunder to get here to the conference finals. Kyrie corner triple. Towns with the rebound. Edwards on the move.
But again, against the blitz, Lively making the right decision.
Towns 3.
Are you gonna make a comeback?
We've seen in our game, if a team can get hot from that 3-point line, because of the volume of shots you get, can they scratch in here?
Towns has a 20-point game we're going right now. First in the playoffs. Towns with the steal. Setting up with the 3.
Block shot there by Lively.
Down goes Towns. They'll help him up. He's slow to get to his feet. On the other end, they've got Washington. Green, Luka up high for Lively. Passes a little off. The other way, Towns into Kyrie Irving. Couple New Jersey kids going head to head.
Down to 23 here.
Crowd's getting into it. Can they get this?
Is it too late to do that? What do you guys think?
As Reed has come in, who now picks up Doncic on defense. Lively, Irving, open triple.
And that's the plus, having Lively on the floor at the center. His decision-making ability, finding Kyrie, who knocks down his 3rd 3 of the evening.
60 of the 92 to those 2 in the backcourt.
Third time in the series already, Kevin, that those 2 guys have scored 60.
Isn't that amazing? Another 3 from Kai. Anderson the rebound for Minnesota. Dallas has a 3-rebound advantage. Minnesota is shooting 38%. Splitting the defense, Naz Reid. He got fouled on the play and 2.5 to go in the 3rd. Irving picked up his 2nd. And Reed will be at the free throw line. They just saw some changes right there. So they bring in Kleba. He joins Hardy, who takes the floor for the first time in the second half. Jaden Hardy. Lively remains. Green remains. Doncic remains for Dallas.
Well, and Jason Kidd talked about this before the game. One of the beauties about having Lively back is now he can use Kleba as a forward.
That's a 3 from Jaden Hardy, who hit 3 threes the last game. He has been playing 10 minutes or more the last 3 contests for Dallas. Well, invaluable off the bench. A drive here by Alexander Walker and a rebound by Lively.
Yeah, Lively now has 3 assists, 3 blocks, 7 rebounds to go with his 5 points, and still hasn't missed a shot from the floor in this series.
Welcome back.
Towns on Doncic. Shot clock at 7. Luka goes by him with a fake, a jab step, and a feed to Green. Hit as he fired. Foul called. Green will go to the line. Alexander Walker was the one who bumped him.
Offense all created by Luka. Look at all the green jerseys around him. And there's the contact on the shot there by Green, sending him to the free throw line.
They're going to review the challenge. Challenge it. Challenge right now, 1:47 to go in the 3rd on TNT.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Everyone locked in on playoffs action. Every fan tapping into playoff stats.
Points, rebounds, assists.
Every streetwear king throwing playoff fits. Every hoop head witnessing playoffs history. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth.
Put your harness on. Going to a tornado, for God's sakes.
He's insane. What if we could prevent all this?
You think you can disrupt a tornado?
In theory, I never had a chance to get close enough.
You want one?
Holy.
Twisters in theaters July 19th.
Challenge on the floor here by Minnesota. Was this a foul by Alexander Walker. Kind of, it's a brush, maybe. This might be a successful challenge. I don't know, because it does look like Green is going down as he's shooting as well. Wow, this is so close. Again, the call on the floor was a foul on Alexander Walker. Is there enough to overturn it? Officials, Mark Davis and Kevin Scott taking a long look at this one here. Coach, you've been on it all season long with your challenges.
I was good in the regular season, but in the playoffs, I've been baffled by the challenges, especially flagrant fouls. But even on this one, I got no idea. McKeel trying to talk about it right now on what went on. But listen, Reggie, no NBA player thinks they ever fouled. So, of course, he doesn't think he fouled here.
Replay has determined that the contact, if any, by Alexander is marginal at best. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. Imminent possession will be awarded to Dallas. Reset the shot clock to 14. They have the ball in the corner on this side.
Well, so they win the challenge, but Dallas gets the ball back. Sort of a hollow victory there.
But also, too, Minnesota still has a challenge left because that challenge was successful.
Minnesota, it looks like it's going to stay in that zone.
It's Gafford, Kleba, and Dallas controls. Luka Doncic, 31 points, hemmed in. Hardy makes a move. The bump into Anderson, fires away. Gafford leaping, leaning, riding, and hits the deck and foul.
Foul on Gafford over the back of Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, Hardy got killed on his jump shot. How do you miss that call? That's an obvious foul, but it's Jaden Hardy, so I guess you have to have certain status to get the call. I mean, he got destroyed.
There's a foul. Kleba, I believe. Yep, Maxey picked it up first. Minnesota has 2 in double figures. Towns with 22, Edwards with 21. And for Dallas, 31 for Luka Doncic, 29 for Kyrie Irving, 12 for Washington. Minnesota's bench has scored 5 points all game, all in this third quarter. Towns at the line. The foul was called on the play. As I said, Kleba number 1. The All-State Continental Classico returns with a heavyweight battle in Orlando. You're probably going to go to this, aren't you, Stin? That's where you are. Watch the U.S. men's national team battle Brazil. June 12th, starting at 6:30 Eastern on TNT, streaming on Max.
I might try to go to
you
that,
should.
quite honestly.
That'd be good.
And Karl Anthony Towns has his first 20-point game of the playoffs at home.
Doncic, Edwards. Kleba screen. Luka will try to chip away at that defense. He gets it off to Kleba, who takes it with the stride. Stripped to the ball. It's Edwards. Towns with authority takes it punching ahead.
Towns has been good, right?
He's been good, and Edwards has been fine. Tonight, one of the rare nights, they have not gotten any help, Reg. The rest of their team is 10 for 31 from the floor.
Dallas led by 36. Minnesota is slowly but surely working. But my goodness, to get out of that hole is a monumental task. Doncic will wheel, stop, tripled, and got it. Luka Doncic scraping his way by the defense.
33, and on a very efficient 13 of 20 shooting.
Edwards and Kleba. Reed, 3. Final half minute. of the third. Luka on the move, slowing things down. Maxi Kleber, second game back. Doncic and Anderson, shot clock at 7. Kleber, corner, 3, Hardy, no. Rebound Reed. Off to Edwards. Doubled and pickpocketed by Kleber, long shot. And at the end of the third, Dallas on top, 97-73. 2024 NBA playoffs are presented by Google Pixel. Minneapolis, you have been a wonderful host. We've enjoyed every minute we have spent here.
Yes, sir.
This is the first time in this series that Dallas has led entering the fourth quarter. And this season, Dallas, including the playoffs, when leading after 3, 45-3. Reed, Anderson, Edwards, quickly doubled. Jones is there to defend. McDaniels feeds in the corner. Anderson 3, missed it all. Did not hit the rim. Sails out of bounds. It's a shot clock violation.
Excellent defense to start this fourth quarter by Dallas.
And they've got Washington and Irving, Gafford, Dante Exum, and Jones as their 5 to start the fourth.
Yeah, with Towns out of the game, you'll see all of their emphasis on Anthony Edwards.
Edwards in with Reed and Gobert, McDaniels, and Anderson. Driving hard as Jones takes off, and it drops.
That's a tough finish against Gobert.
And with the right.
And as good as Gobert is, I think Gafford and Lively have done a better job protecting the rim in this series than he has.
Here comes Edwards, cross court. Anderson 3. And he's got 5.
Your UCLA guy, Reg, his quick release reminds me of you.
Dante Exum and McDaniels. Washington to Gafford. Kyrie Irving. Gafford. Outside. It's a 3, and it's off by Washington. Gobert collects it. And Edwards will bring it the other way.
How about a 3 here to get it to 20?
2, got it.
All right, down to 21.
23 for Edwards.
So can this #1 rated defense put a string of stops together here?
Irving inside, rejected by the flying Edwards. Picked up by Exum, shot clock at 9. Gafford got it with the bump into Gobert, and a good feed by Washington on the drive.
These centers from Dallas, this tag team center duo has been outstanding.
There's Gobert. That was knocked away with a big-time jump. Washington's defense on display. Irving gives to Washington, trying to reward him. Kyrie taps it back up and in. Another game where the backcourt has 30 apiece. 33 for Doncic, 31 for Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks 9.5 minutes away from the finals. And Irving are. 4 is the most for 2 guards. Let's take a look at some of those other names. They've had 4 30-point games in the postseason. They've had 3 in these Western Conference Finals. Miles Reed, another miss. He's had a tough night. 3 points, 1 of 7.
Had a tough night in Game 4 also,
yes,
after getting off to a great start in this series.
Yeah, he was 3 of 6, 6 points. Gafford in stride. He floats. Tried to lay it in. Hits the deck. Foul.
How about that pass from Irving?
Pretty nice,
I mean, he makes it look routine, but that is a great left-handed pass. We've talked about his left hand on finishes, but that's a pass with the offhand.
Doncic, by the way, 25 30-plus point playoff games. Now think of that. He's played 45 career playoff games. Luka has 45 he's played. 25 he's had 30 points or more, and that includes tonight with 33.
And he's what, 25 years old?
25.
That's scary for NBA coaches around the league, Reg, because they're going to be looking at that for the next 10 years or so.
Gafford is at the line. Get ready for a watch party with fun, films, fabulous foodies, and famous friends when Jason Biggs and Jenny Mullen host the all-new Dinner and a Movie, Saturday at 8 on TBS.
They tested you a little on that one, Kevin, with some alliteration.
But Stan,
we got 6 straight words with the same, beginning with the same letter. You handled that beautifully. Beautifully.
You're too kind to me. You really are. Too kind. Edwards. Exum is there defending.
Nice defense there by Exum.
Edwards, good feed to Anderson in the paint, and there's a lot of traffic in there.
That's where Anderson's had his biggest impact on the offensive end, is finding open areas in the middle there and being able to finish.
Exum. Pickpocketed by Edwards. Rolls into the grasp of Irving. They set up 8.5 to go. Gafford will set a screen.
Offensive foul on Gafford.
Sure is.
That's number 5.
Yep, he's got 5 of them.
This is a good call here, but this is Kyrie Irving's fault, in my opinion, Reggie.
Went too early.
The guards take off too early. They lead bigs into illegal screens.
Reed from 15. Gafford the lunging rebound.
Well, here's the thing, though, with Dallas. Those bigs don't even have to worry a lot about foul trouble, because now you see Lively going to the bench. You're going to play half the game. So you can play all out. You don't have to worry about all out.
Step back 3. Kai is feeling it. Delivers again. 34. And 34 is a game high. Allie, he cannot miss. He has really played well.
He really has, and I just want to talk more about the Kyrie-Luka relationship, because the way that it has maturated so naturally and organically. Kai told me, we don't even have to look at each other. It's a quick head nod. We understand each other. And the way that Luke, you rallied for him in this game, knowing that Kyrie missed some easy buckets that he normally doesn't miss last game. He started this game 1 for 4. That's when Luka took over. And it reminded me when we started the series here and Luka was banged up and not 100% of himself. Kyrie had that massive first quarter. And after the game, he said, I've been here before. I knew what I needed to do for my team. But it all starts with Coach Kidd. He understands them. He talks to them as though he's still a player, and he always tells them not what to do, but what he would do.
And think about this, because it didn't start off roses and lollipops after the trade. They struggled together. A lot of questions coming from Nico Harrison, from fans, like, why did you pair 2 guys with similar ball skills? But it has really worked out.
Edwards floats in there. Well, think of it. They lost Brunson.
Yes.
They trade for Kyrie, and they finish. It's kind of like men last season, right? This year, it clicked when they made the trade. Missing is Kyrie. He held was Lively, and a foul on Reed for Minnesota. When they made the trade, everything began to fit for Dallas. And they went from that trade on like 22-9, finished 16-2 in the regular season, had great momentum. And Nico Harrison, and he said to us the other night, Reg, to you and I, he said, I had some sleepless nights. I did not know if.
Well, and a lot of people within the organization kind of looking at him side-eye like, are you sure you want to do this?
Doncic back in. Lively's got the ball.
Well, 4 great moves by him. Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively in the draft, and then the trade deadline with Gafford.
Oh, my goodness.
Did he call that?
Off the glass.
And look, he gives the Jordan shrug running down.
Now they've got 70 combined.
36 points for Doncic.
So those two are down 15 to the Timberwolves.
I don't think they'll be able to come back.
In the corner, that's a 3. McDaniels will knock it in.
Well, Jaden McDaniels has really stepped up in these playoffs offensively. That's a positive sign for the T-Wolves going forward.
And they re-signed him. They paid him some good money to stay here, and they like him. He's a second-team All-NBA defensive player. Reed was a 6-man award winner. He was watching Lively. Now he's on Kyrie Irving, who accelerates and picks up the 2, driving inside. Hold on to your hats, man. He has been a very fleet-footed guard tonight for the Mavs. 36 apiece. 72. Boy, here we go now with Towns. Edwards.
Shot clock running down. There's the 3 off the glass here. The shrug. And Snoop. What's his feeling? This dude don't miss.
36 is Doncic's high point game in this season's postseason.
I think it should be like pool, though, Reggie. You have to call that. If you don't, it doesn't count.
Counts in Vegas, Coach. Counts in Vegas.
Biggest lead tonight for Dallas got up to 36.
10 of 19 from 3 between Kyrie and Luka.
Yeah, they've been great in 4 of the 5 games of the series, but this their best game here with their second opportunity to close out.
Lead into Doncic and over Lively. Nice move by Naz Reid. Undrafted player who has steadily improved year by year, developed by this organization and rewarded with that NBA league-wide 6-man award. Quickly double. Here's Lively on the wing. Open Irving. Rebound Edwards.
I just love Lively's decision-making now. Never gets rattled. Never tries to do too much.
Edwards inside. Reed in the corner. Teeing one up. And a whistle and a foul inside on the Mavericks. Doncic picks up his second. Towns will be at the free throw line.
But now with that free throw, guys, Towns and Edwards have 55 tonight. That's the most they've combined for in this series. But when the other 2 guys have 72, it's to no avail.
Towns and Edwards outscored him in their win a couple nights ago in Dallas by 10. In the first 3 games, Doncic and Irving outscored him by a combined 70 points. Those 2 stars.
Game is almost over, guys. We're fixing in the poll.
Doncic.
I'm going to give it another minute to cast your votes in. It's pretty given who's going to win unless something drastically changes. Don't forget to hit thumbs up, everybody.
8 boards and 6 assists, 28 points and 18 shots. Re-driving and kicking.
Ooh.
He just took a shot to the face.
You could feel the thud. Now look at this. The collision with Towns, the time on the floor, 4:34 in the 4th.
I'd set them.
Named 2024 World Car of the Year.
Just to be safe. I mean, 23 points. They're up 23 points. Or 21 points, I mean. I don't know where we got 23 yet. A lot.
Oh, let's go!
Home happens. Be there with Ring. Learn more.
Finally, I could eat my Stonefire Naan.
Naan? What's that?
You telling me you don't know about Stonefire Naan? The delicious fluffy flatbread?
What? Tony doesn't know Stonefire Naan is delicious fluffy flatbread.
Come on, Tony! Delicious fluffy flatbread?
He's never had delicious fluffy flatbread a day in his life. Hey, Bobby, get this guy some delicious fluffy flatbread.
Enough! Enough talk about delicious fluffy flatbread! Get back to work!
Stonefire Naan. Bread you gotta know about.
At Simply Safe, your safety is the only thing that matters. We designed smarter ways to detect motion for fast emergency response. We create HD cameras so you can see what's happening in your home from anywhere. All powered by Fast Protect technology. Exclusively from Simply Safe for faster police response. Now install our advanced system your way. Have a pro set it up or easily do it yourself. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Successful Dallas and Jason Kidd challenge here, but more importantly, look at the shot. You see clearly the ball is last touched by McDaniels.
Well, he just...
But the shot that Luka took right there
really hit the deck.
The blood starting to come through on that left knee through that.
It looks like they've tried to wipe it away. They have with the towel, but it was a pretty good-sized red blotch there of blood from that scab that he's got a scrape on that knee clearly. And
got an ankle issue. He's got a knee issue. In the corner, Washington 3. Edwards has got the ball, meets the defense of Jones. Irving and Doncic both in with Lively and Jones and Washington. Edwards working his way, and Jones is right with him. Anderson loads up from 3. Doncic rebound. Luka's got 9.
And here's the thing, Coach Kidd can't take out Luka or Kyrie until Chris Finch and Micah
I'm with you.
Throw in the towel for Minnesota.
I was always like that, Reg. Number one, I was late to do it because my feeling was when we had a game, don't give it away. Don't give it back. We're going to win. And the second thing was just what you said. You want me to call off the dogs, you take your guys
That's
out.
right. Edwards kicks. Anderson free again. Doncic has the rebound. He's got 10, a double-double.
Well, look, I love Kyle Anderson. He's done a great job in this series. But there's a reason he's open at the three-point line.
Doncic with it.
Well, I will say this. Great season for Minnesota, right? There was low expectations coming in, and now they're an assist and finish here by Lively. But it was a fabulous year for Minnesota, but more importantly, Dallas moving on to the finals here.
This is Roundup Duel Action. Well, guys, 3 minutes to go in the game. Be a miracle comeback if they could. That would be dang near impossible. We're going to end the poll now. 18 votes. Pretty guys said it was going to be the Mavs tonight. They're just letting them play it out now. Mavs are going. That is the game. Boston. Who do you guys got?
Filling Miller Lite. Tastes great.
Never understood this argument. Let it be both. Miller and Miller. I like it.
If that ain't got a price to pay. California on my license plate. Last year, dang, put me on some.
Now for the presentation of the 2024 NBA Western Conference Finals trophies, please welcome TNT's Ernie Johnson.
All right, thank you very much. Before we get to the hardware, just a word to you folks in Minnesota. What a great fan base. What a great team you supported this year. Congratulations. We have a Western Conference Championship trophy here. We have the Western Conference Finals MVP trophy here. Let's get to it. And to accept the championship trophy, a guy who spent 9 seasons with the Dallas Mavericks, 2-time All-Star, currently assistant GM and VP of basketball development. So you're one of the guys who put this thing together and helped this team to the Western Conference title. Michael Finley, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Patrick Dumont. This was made official back in December, the change of ownership. Has anybody told you this is really not the normal way that this goes about? You take control of a team and then 4 months later you're going to the NBA Finals?
Not with this team. We did this for the city of Dallas and for our fans.
I saw you with about a minute and a half to go in the game from your seat. I saw Mark Cuban give you a big hug. What did he have to say to you?
He said, this is an amazing team. He loves everyone, and let's go.
Congratulations, you're going to the NBA Finals. Before we do the MVP, let me get a couple of words here. Nico Harrison's the head of basketball ops for the Mavericks. Look, when you look at the moves that you have orchestrated over the past year, whether that's bringing in Kyrie Irving, whether that's drafting Derek Lively, it's the trade to get Daniel Gafford here, PJ Washington here. You've had the magic touch. How gratifying is that from a professional and personal standpoint for you, Nico?
Nah, you know what? It feels really good, but most importantly, I feel good for Jason Kidd. I feel good for the team, and we've really built something here. We got a great culture.
Congratulations. I know that feels great in your hands right there. And Jason Kidd, if you would. So, last time this team was in the finals, you were playing, and you won it 13 years ago. So, the traits that made that team special, what do you see in this bunch of Mavericks?
Well, I think just the resilience, understanding that this group believes. They believe in each other. I thought the connection since the trade has been incredible, and we're playing at a high level, but the connection all offensively and defensively, but off the floor too, and this is a special group.
Congratulations and good luck against the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals, Jason. Nice going. So we've had the Oscar Robertson Trophy going to the champions, and now this is the MVP is named for Magic Johnson. And the MVP of the Western Conference Finals is?
Luka.
I'm not going to tell you, but he's from Slovenia. Luka Doncic.
Luka.
All right. How's that feel? Yeah, that's a couple of things to celebrate, to have that, to have the Magic Johnson Trophy, but also you're going to the NBA Finals, Luka.
That's insane. But this trophy is the whole team, man. It's not me. It's the whole team. I see you. But no, this means a lot. We're going to NBA Finals. Just can't believe it, man.
The way you came out tonight,
very humbling for him to say that too.
In the first quarter, just give me your mindset as you took the floor tonight.
My mind will set the tone. I know they're going to start doubling after, so we just play with the double team after, and we just play basketball.
Congratulations to you. Good luck in the finals. Let me get Kyrie Irving up here if I could. Where's Kai? So it's a first trip for Luka. You've been to the finals before. This will be trip number 4, and you've won a championship. What's the best advice you can give to team members who have not experienced what you're about to experience?
Just enjoy the moment and realize how hard you work to get there. Nothing's guaranteed in this league, especially making it to the finals every year. We couldn't have done it without a collective responsibility, us working together every single day, practicing hard, doing the little things. So we should reward ourselves by playing hard.
Exactly. I mean, and when you came to play with Luka, and, there was a debate, hey, how is it going to work, or is it going to work? What has made it so successful between the two of you?
we're a great team. It's not just about me and Luka. We've said that since the beginning of the season. Without these guys supporting, without our ladies supporting us, we wouldn't be here. So shout out to everybody that does the little things for us to be prepared every single night. And it's our job to go out here and put our best foot forward.
You may have noticed that the finals will start in a place where you used to play, in Boston. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Boston's in the way in between our goals, so that's it, man.
Kyrie, congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations to everybody wearing the Mavericks colors tonight. The 2024 Western Conference champions heading to the NBA Finals against Boston. Congratulations, fellas.
Alrighty, guys. So that's going to conclude the stream tonight. So we'll have the finals coming up, and I will be here covering that. So be sure to like the stream, not scream. I can talk straight, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you here shortly. Later.